That leadership is okay. Order, member of parliament. Order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and all the members of this noble parliament. It's quite saddening, it's quite pathetic when an honorable member comes here with baseless, clueless and bottomless information.
Amen.
If Kenya yearly produces more than 10,000 NYS graduates and only 40 people, 10,000 minus 40, just 40. 40 people, I don't mean even 4,000, 40 exported labor. My friend, come with valid information, direct kwa mada. Atwoli'S advising President to send home Cabinet Secretary of Treasury. I want to say this. We have a government where people talk because they have to say something. Not because they have something to say. Atwoli'S just spoke because he had to say something, but he had nothing to say. Atwoli'S is one of the greatest tumbocrats who has forgotten his role as the Kotu Secretary General, but instead fighting for his own protruding belly. We as Kenyans, because we have nobody to fight for us, now every civil servant is mourning, not just crying. Mourning. I hope you and I knows that when someone is mourning, it says that somebody is dead. All the civil servants are mourning. All the common wananchi employed in all the industries, be it public or private, we are all mourning. Why? Because even the one who is supposed to fight for us, the tumbocrat General Atwoli'S, is also sidelining himself, supporting the baseless government. And again, if we've started exporting our labor, we export labor, we import the products. When a labor is exported, the tax which will be charged in his or her salary will be much more less than a complete product which is being imported. We as a nation, if we start by exporting, and our president is speaking of exporting labor, just imagine 100,000 people live in Kenya, the youth. That's a negative deviation to our country. We just need a positive deviation. We need to rise up, fight for our nation by doing what? Kampuni zetu zinafaa zifufuliwe instead za kuuzwa. Because somebody like the Indians here, if you work in the Indians companies, the bigger positions which should be taken by our fellow Kenyans are taken by Indians. But instead, we Kenyans, you'll find us just doing the job of cleaning, the minor jobs. If that's just because they are here, what about if we are exported? Let's think twice, let's stand for our nation, and let's not hear people who speak because they have to speak. Let's hear things which are genuine and things which are illegitimate. And Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, we members, don't just come here to speak because you have to say something. Speak because you have something to say.